Hello class, my name is Jessie Smith and I will be teaching you today how to write and address a letter. Nowadays, people send texts when they have something to say, and most of the time, the only thing I seem to get in the mail is a bill. So I thought it would be a great idea to show you how to write a letter to a family member or a friend that's far away. Hello class, I hope y'all are doing great. I just wanted to make this video to show you guys a quick way to write a letter and to address the envelope and how to send it off in the mail so that it can get delivered as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get all the supplies that you need to send a letter. And most of the time it's pretty simple. You need a pen, preferably black or dark blue ink, but if you're sending it to a close friend, you could really choose any type of ink that you like. It's just more professional to use black or dark blue ink. So the next thing you'll need is either an envelope and your letter. Now your letter can be on a card or it can be on notebook paper. Not only can you send just a letter, but you can send packages. And when you're labeling packages, it's pretty much the same information that you would be writing on a bigger envelope or a box. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing, and you will also need a stamp. Okay, the first thing that I would suggest you doing is you go ahead and decide who do you want to send your letter to, or box or package or whoever. So I have chosen to send mine to my boyfriend. He goes to college pretty far away. So I have selected a letter card with my initial on it. And so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to fill out my card of what I want to say, and then we will proceed to the next step. So once you get your card done, this is what it'll look something like this. You just address who you want it to go to, fill out your message, and then you write who it's from. Okay? So that's my letter. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to address your envelope. Now, this is very important because this is how the postman or woman is going to read it and get it to their house, apartment, wherever that is going. So you want to make sure that you fill it out right, because if not, it'll get sent back to you. Okay. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to write the recipient's name right here in the center. So I'm going to write the name. If it is a man, you write Mr. If it is a woman, you would write Mrs., Miss. If it is a couple that you're sending it to and they're married, you would write Mr. and Mrs. and the male's name. So if it was Mr. and Mrs. John Doe, you would just write that. You wouldn't write the female's name. So I have my boyfriend's name written, Mr. Timothy Woolard. Okay? And then the next step you're going to do is you're going to write the address right below it with the address that it's going to at their house. And then right below that, you're going to write the city, comma, state, abbreviated. So I'm in North Carolina, so I would put NC and the zip code. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling this part out, and then I'll continue. So, as you can see, if you can see, I've gone ahead and finished filling it out. Okay? So you would write where it's going to, the number of the house, the street name. If it is a townhouse or apartment complex, it may require some additional information. Since it is a townhouse, I had to put unit A because there's an A and a B. And then I put the city, and then the state, and then the zip code. Okay, as you can see up here, this is the left corner of the envelope. This is called the return address. you write your name, the sender's name, in case for some reason maybe they've moved and it's been a while that you didn't know their address changed. Sometimes they will send it back to you. Okay, so you write your name and the same setup that we did down here. So it would be your address with the street number and the road, your city, your state, abbreviated, and your zip code. Okay? So then you would put your envelope in so that when they pull it out, either the pretty side is, they're going to see that first, okay? So you put that in. Envelopes, you have to lick close. It's not really my favorite part, but go ahead and lick that close and you press it down. So now you are done, but you have one final step. Your stamp. Now your stamp, this is a forever stamp that you can buy, and this is good for just a regular letter like this. Now if you were to send a box or an envelope, you may have to take that to the post office to get additional stamps. But forever stamps, once you buy them, you can use them whenever and they still weigh the same value. No matter if the date changes or the price goes up, forever stamps are still good. So now I am done. The stamp goes in the right corner. And when I go to the post office, I could take it straight there, or I could just stick it in my mailbox and put the red flag up. And that is how the postman knows that you have mail ready to be picked up. So I can't wait to send this. I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed my video. When we get back to the classroom, I'll give you a sample envelope and you can write a letter to whoever you choose. So I'm looking forward to meeting with you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.